Hello everyone, my name is Marcus G. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. In the inaugural episode of the 12th season of Chicago Fire, showrunner Andrea Newman hints at the ways in which the departure of Gallo would affect Violet and Ritter now that their friend is no longer around. In an interview, showrunner Andrea Newman discusses the implications that the departure of Blake Gallo during the opening of the 12th season of Chicago Fire would have for Violet McCamey and Darren Ritter in the future. It was revealed in the opening episode of the new season that Gallo would be leaving the city and heading to Michigan with his aunt. Finally, he makes his way back to Firehouse 51 for a brief farewell, and the conclusion of his story is reached with his final scene. During his conversation with Looper, Newman indicates that the departure of Gallo will have an effect on his close friends, Violet and Ritter, over the entirety of the 12th season of Chicago Fire. The person in charge of the show discusses how significant the tiny group has become over the course of the most recent seasons, elaborating on how difficult it is for someone to leave both on and off camera. The following is a selection of what Newman had to say. When it comes to saying farewell, everyone finds it challenging, but Ritter and Violet find it particularly challenging. The three of them have become such a focal point of the show, and they are so close to one another. They are going to support and rely on one another a great deal more, and Violet is going to rely on Brett a great deal more. However, that farewell is a moment that holds a special significance for the three of them in particular, and the three performers were also quite close to one another. On the day that we shot that goodbye, we were experiencing a lot of emotion on set. Numerous tears that were genuine were shed. In the upcoming third season of Chicago Fire, what will happen to Violet and Ritter? Prior to his departure, Gallo had a close friendship with both Violet and Ritter, and the three of them eventually became their own distinct component of the story. However, by the time the 11th season of Chicago Fire came to a close, the two members of the trio who will continue to appear on the show were already in the midst of their own individual story arcs. According to Newman, this means that Violet is still in the process of recovering from the death of Evans Hawkins, whereas at the beginning of season 12, he hinted at a greater emphasis on Ritter. As a result of the showrunner's revelation that Violet and Brett will develop a stronger bond, it is possible that their friendship may come to an end in a bittersweet manner. Despite the fact that she will continue to make appearances for the majority of the season, the latter's departure from the series will take place in the 12th season. Given the trajectory of their relationship over the course of their time together, it is highly probable that the young paramedic will have a deeper connection with Ritter in the future. The Casey proposal resolution from Chicago Fire Season 12 is a complete and total failure for Brett. Although the cliffhanger proposal that Matt Casey made in Season 11 is finally resolved in Chicago Fire Season 12, it comes at the expense of Sylvie Brett and the tales she is telling. As a result of Gallo's departure from the show, it is quite reasonable to expect that his closest pals will be given additional time to grow throughout the course of the 12th season. Despite the fact that it is not known what their individual futures will be with the Chicago Fire, there is no doubt that the series will provide them with unforgettable moments together, as well as with other members of the squad. Given that the season has been cut down to a shorter length, it is still unknown how much attention will be paid to the two characters in the episodes that are yet to come. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my fast gossip to our channel, and stay with us.